Hi Taurus, and welcome to your love reading for March 2017. If there's a strange noise, it's just the ocean. I live by the sea and there's a crazy wind blowing. You've got a really complicated relationship month, Taurus. If you don't want to listen, switch it off. It's not bad, it's just maybe a bit frustrating. There's something in process, something happening, and that's what I see. Something's happening, and I'm not quite sure what. So how you feel about your relationship is the Five of Pentacles. So I think you could be feeling quite insecure regarding your relationship, Taurus. There could be financial issues, okay? It could be financial issues. This is about feeling out in the cold, maybe a bit abandoned, not treated as well as you should be. It's not feeling that loved, not feeling very valued, okay? So your self-esteem might be a bit low. Your partner, on the other hand, is coming across as a Page of Wands, okay? And he's offering something because I can see it. But it's very, very, the page is just very young. It's very small, tentative steps forward towards you, okay? That's what I'm getting. Could be a fire sign. Pages are always just like, quite shy, but some sort of, they could be offering some sort of way of trying to come forward to help you with your feelings of insecurity about being out in the cold and being unloved. But it's very, very small steps, but it's there. Now I asked for an additional guidance card and I got the Sun, okay? So it could definitely be a Leo, but it could definitely, they're seeing you as, and the relationship as something very vital and very warm and very alive. But because it's a page, they might not show it as much as a king would or even a knight, okay? But they could be coming forward and they could be bringing messages of that they do value you, they do love you, but it's, I don't know, I'm not getting a more comfortable feeling, Taurus, and I don't like seeing you as a Five of Discs regarding your relationship, because you're the Empress. You should be abundant, not the Five of Discs, okay? But I'm getting your partner trying, but very, very, very small little steps about trying to make you feel more of value, more honoured. But they do value this relationship. Maybe they just don't show it as much as you need them to show it, okay? But I think things are going to progress. Because then emotionally, you move on to the World card. And the World card is about the end of a cycle and the beginning of the new one. It's just the most beautiful card. It's, the world's her oyster, basically. So this is you emotionally feeling completely different from that Five of Discs, okay? So maybe your partner is going to somehow communicate their feelings towards you, and it's going to make you feel on top of the world, basically. This is about the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, and I'm really hoping you're going to get a new cycle where you feel that you're of value and that you're loved, Taurus, because that's what you deserve. Your partner, on the other hand, moves into the Hanged Man. So it's almost you grow through the Five of Discs, okay? And your partner suddenly moves into this much more insecure phase. The Hanged Man is about a work in progress. So they might emotionally not fully know how they feel, which is very frustrating for you, okay? when you get that Hanged Man, sometimes it's a bit of wait and see. Maybe, maybe not, that sort of energy. And it's quite a difficult card to get there, but your partner has been asked to trust, to surrender, to stop worrying as much, and to let go. But it's very fascinating because you've got the World card, so you're moving on emotionally, and your partner seems to be, I don't know, just maybe they've got some control issues, guys. Is that what it is? Your partner's got issues around control and trust, and they're emotionally been asked to let go of control, begin to trust you more, begin to trust your relationship more. Maybe that's what it's to do with. Their control issues has left you feeling very insecure. Their lack of trust has left you feeling insecure. That sort of thing, okay? That's actually, and their lessons is to learn to trust you, to learn to trust the relationship. So I've got the both of you in the end of March reflecting on where you've been, how the relationship's developed, and where you want it to go. Okay? And my feeling is these are the lessons together, what you do together, okay? So there's a sense of that 7 is you came quite far, but you're not at the 10 yet. And when you get to the 7, it's about contemplating and discussing how far you came and where you want the relationship to go. And I think you're going to want it to go to move to a better phase, because you've got the 8 of Cups, okay? Which means the two of you might feel that you want it to move on to the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups, he goes in search for what's missing in the relationship and how to make it more fulfilling. This isn't a lost card, it's not, but it's a sense of what's going on between you two. You might need to go and search for what's missing in your relationship. And the Magician's the outcome, which is absolutely a brilliant outcome. The Magician as a couple means you create something together which is much greater than anyone could do separately. It's like both of you are going to bring your resources together to create something very powerful, very higher power ordained, because this guy's receiving all the energy to create the new situation he wants to create. So it almost seems to be there's a strange dynamic going on, Taurus. It's I think maybe there's control issues and trust issues, and the two of you need to find the bits that are missing in your relationship. And with the Magician as the outcome, it's saying that you can find these bits if you want to. And I think you are going to want to, but I think a bit of discussions need to happen with that 7 of Discs about where you've came from and where you're going, okay? Because both this 7 and this 8 want to get to the 10, okay? Which is completion. And it's a sort of stopgap before you get there. Okay, Taurus, I told you it was complicated. The last 2 readings have been really complex. I hope it helped, and I wish you all the best, Taurus. Bye.